Welcome to this premium note on building a seriously lucrative digital business. Today, we're taking you from a blank screen to a fully validated, future-ready digital startup. And we're doing it by establishing the absolute perfect foundational niche. If you're looking to innovate, grow, and actually monetize in the modern creator economy, well, you're in exactly the right place. Let's get into it. So, let's dive right into this big question. Why is it that some creators build these massive, thriving digital empires, literally making money while they sleep, while others grind away for years and hear absolutely nothing but crickets? Well, the secret isn't just working harder. The real secret is identifying a highly profitable piece of digital real estate before you lay a single brick. It's all about choosing your starting point highly strategically. Right, so before we build, we really need to define what we're actually building. A blog niche is a specific subject area or market that your platform focuses on to attract a defined audience and solve their specific problems. Now, I really don't want you to think of a niche as just some topic you kind of like to write about. No, think of it as the underlying architecture of a modern digital startup. Your niche literally dictates who you attract, the exact problems you solve, the competitors you're going to face, and ultimately, how your platform is actually going to generate digital income. Here's the masterclass roadmap we're following for this note today. We'll cover the architecture of a profitable niche, discovering your target market, the 6-factor validation system, future-ready AI niche opportunities, mapping your digital monetization, and finally, the niche expansion strategy. Let's kick things off with part 1, the architecture of a profitable niche and building your foundation. Okay, to take a massive, overwhelming market and translate it into actual actionable content, you really have to drill down. It's like a funnel. You start with a broad niche at step 1, say artificial intelligence. But honestly, that's way too huge. So for step 2, you drill down to a topic, let's say AI productivity tools. Then step 3, you target a very specific keyword search, like best AI tools for students. And finally, step 4, that highly specific keyword becomes your article. Moving from a vast, intimidating industry all the way down to a highly specific, searchable asset, that is exactly how you drive targeted traffic straight to your digital doorstep. Now, founders constantly struggle with this choice. Should I go broad or go narrow? Broad niches, like technology or finance, well, they offer massive audiences and tons of monetization paths, but they are brutally competitive. Narrow niches, on the other hand, offer much easier targeting, incredibly focused content, and much stronger positioning, even if that initial audience is a bit smaller. For any new digital venture, starting narrow is almost always the smartest play to build immediate authority. You gotta own a small pond before you swim in the ocean. Moving on to part 2, discovering your target market through the audience-first approach. We're shifting our entire focus here from what to write about to who to serve. Instead of sitting there asking, what should my blog be about? You want to look at specific demographics. We're talking freelancers, developers, students, entrepreneurs, small businesses, content creators. Ask yourself, what specific problems do small businesses have right now? Or what are content creators really struggling with today? By isolating a specific group of people, it becomes completely effortless to uncover profitable problems that you can step in and solve for them. To instantly define your brand positioning, I want you to use this simple formula. I help audience achieve result by providing unique value. So, for example, I help beginners understand digital technology through practical, easy-to-follow explanations. See how that works? When you can confidently fill in those brackets, you instantly have a compass for your business. Anyone landing on your site will know within seconds exactly why you matter to them. It's an absolute game changer. Next up, part 3, the 6-factor validation system, which is all about testing your idea. Before we invest our precious time and energy, we have to ensure we don't commit the cardinal startup sin, which is building a product nobody actually wants. Think of this table as a professional grading system. You need to score your niche against these 6 factors. First, do you have enough personal interest to stay consistent? Second, do you have the expertise or at least the willingness to learn? Third, is there active demand and real search volume out there? Fourth, what about competition? And by the way, competition is actually a good thing. It proves money is already changing hands in that market. Fifth, you need realistic monetization paths. And finally, content potential, meaning you can write about this for a long time. A truly sustainable startup is going to score highly across all these columns. And here is your ultimate stress test, the 100-topic test. To validate your content potential, you need to sit down and try to write out 100 useful article ideas for your niche. Seriously, try it. Because if you struggle to hit 30, your niche is a prison. It's way too narrow. But if you can easily generate 100 ideas or more, boom, you have guaranteed long-term content depth. That means your business isn't going to just dry up and disappear in a few months. Let's jump into Part 4, Future-Ready AI Niche Opportunities and Capitalizing on Emerging Tech. If you want to truly future-proof your digital business, you have to look at emerging technology. These AI-native opportunities, things like AI tools, AI education, AI automation, AI for businesses, these represent some of the highest growth, wealth-building sectors available on the planet right now. And because this tech is evolving at breakneck speed, there is a massive content gap. People are literally desperate for beginner-friendly tutorials, workflows, and tools to help them adapt. If you can position yourself as the bridge between everyday people and this complex new tech, the earning potential is just staggering. Moving right along to Part 5, Mapping Your Digital Monetization. This is how we turn traffic into actual revenue. Listen, in any successful digital startup, money naturally follows the delivery of immense value. You want to evaluate your niche's revenue potential across different streams: ads, affiliate marketing, digital products, courses, consulting, and maybe even software or SaaS down the line. Having a diversified niche completely protects you. You want to find a market where people are actively pulling out their credit cards to solve their problems, and multiple income streams let you capture that value from every angle. And here's the exact pipeline that makes that money flow. Step 1, you identify the audience. Step 2, you pinpoint their problem. Step 3, your content acts as the initial solution and builds that crucial trust. From there, Step 4, you introduce a premium product or service, which finally brings us to Step 5, revenue. This is not guesswork, folks. It's a highly mechanical, step-by-step pipeline that transforms a reader's pain point into automated digital income. Finally, we arrive at Part 6, the niche expansion strategy, or how to scale your empire. So how exactly do we take a tightly focused micro-niche and scale it up into an industry-grade digital empire? Well, starting small definitely doesn't mean staying small. In Phase 1, you start with a micro-niche, something highly targeted, like AI for bloggers. Once you absolutely dominate that space and build a loyal audience, you move to Phase 2, category expansion. Now you're covering AI content and AI SEO. Eventually, in Phase 3, you expand into a broad business, like AI for creators and businesses. You see, you evolve naturally as your authority and your audience grows over time. I want to leave you with a really defining thought from our source material for this note. Your niche is a starting position, not a prison. You are now fully equipped with an industry-grade framework to test, validate, and launch your idea. The tools are literally in your hands, and the digital economy is waiting for the unique value that only you can provide. The internet has infinite space, but limited attention. So what piece of digital real estate are you going to claim today?